Are dating apps turning us into products and destroying our emotional capacity? The convenience of swiping may be addictive, but it's doing something far more damaging to our emotions than we realize. Love, connection, and self-worth are being reduced to profiles and likes. Welcome to the comeback community. Let's dig deeper into how these apps are reshaping relationships, and not for the better. The grass is greener trap. Dating apps are designed to make you think there's always someone better out there. Every time you swipe, you're chasing the illusion of perfection. This mentality creates a cycle of dissatisfaction, leaving you perpetually wondering if you could do better. The result? You never fully commit, emotionally or otherwise, because you're always holding out for the next match. Swipe culture is emotional fast food. Just like fast food, dating apps offer quick satisfaction with no real substance. You get the thrill of a match, a brief conversation, maybe a date, but it's surface level. Fast, easy, and ultimately unfulfilling. In the same way that fast food can never nourish you in the long term, dating apps don't feed your emotional needs. You're left hungry for real connection, but the more you swipe, the more disconnected you feel. Addicted to rejection? Here's something that's rarely talked about. Are we becoming addicted to rejection? Every time we get swiped left on or ghosted, it stings. But weirdly, that rejection can keep us hooked. Why? Because dating apps operate on the same principle as slot machines: random rewards. You swipe, you lose, but every once in a while you get a match, and it keeps you coming back for more. It's an emotional gamble, and we're losing. Swipe right, self-worth down. The constant validation seeking on dating apps has a dark side. When our worth is determined by a match, we lose sight of our real value. Every swipe right feels like a mini ego boost, but with every left swipe, our self-esteem takes a hit. Over time, we start internalizing those rejections, believing that we're only as valuable as our profile. This isn't just damaging, it's toxic. It shifts how we view ourselves and undermines our confidence in real-world relationships. The myth of endless options. Dating apps feed us a dangerous lie: the idea that with enough swiping, you'll find the perfect match. But the truth is, more options don't make it easier to find love. They make it harder. Psychologists call this decision paralysis. When we're faced with too many choices, we become overwhelmed and less satisfied with the ones we make. We're always left thinking, what if there's someone better? This mindset doesn't just affect your love life. It seeps into how you approach relationships, making it harder to commit or invest emotionally. Ghosting culture is emotional abuse. Let's talk about ghosting, a term born from dating apps. It's now so normalized that we don't see how harmful it truly is. Ghosting isn't just rude, it's emotionally abusive. It leaves people hanging, questioning their worth, and wondering what they did wrong. This lack of accountability in modern dating fuels anxiety, insecurity, and trust issues. The more it happens, the more emotionally disconnected we become. Matches aren't connection. One of the biggest myths of dating apps: a match doesn't equal a connection. Just because someone swipes right on you doesn't mean there's chemistry, compatibility, or emotional depth. We get so caught up in the excitement of a match that we forget what we're actually looking for: a real, lasting connection. Don't confuse digital validation with real emotional investment. Mindful use is the only way out. The truth is, dating apps aren't going anywhere, but how we use them matters. Mindful usage is key. Don't let the endless swipes and fleeting matches define your worth or how you view relationships. Prioritize emotional connections over superficial validation, and remember that a swipe doesn't reflect who you are. Final thought: dating apps may connect us, but they also risk turning us into emotionally detached versions of ourselves. Don't let the swipe culture define your relationships or your self-worth. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Comeback community for more thought-provoking content.